Beautiful Skyrim. Did you bring people? Oh, I hate Final Fantasy 13 the most too. That's true. I just hate Final Fantasy. I don't know why I like them and play them so much. Yeah. It's some of them are good, some are agitating. Five's got a lot of good stuff going on with it. It's got the job class system, which I really enjoy. But 13 has a shit story, so it's kind of a mix. All right, let's see game capture here. Let's change up the game. Galapoodle, how are you? Glad to see you. All right, at this point, I have beat getting over it. So I think, hopefully I can do this on stream. Hopefully. Oh, well, you're going to see that. Every fall that you have in this game is a crushing defeat. Even if you've beat this game before, it can get really frustrating. Oh, I don't know about speedrun. I did last night I did a sub 20-minute run of it though. That was pretty good. My first run through of this game, my first victory over getting over it took me 19 hours. And then last night I did it in about 18 minutes.
Than starting over. Have you deleted your homework the day before it was due?
I probably do. Good call out. See, this is why you are raiding with a bunch of people and I'm not. Because I can't remember to change my title up. I'm improving a little bit. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? I started Christmas shopping this weekend.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
And I don't know, Christmas shopping this early seems weird to me. Like usually I wait till the last minute. But this year I don't want the stress of Christmas shopping at the last minute. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for the stress and pressure of having to deal with crowds again. So I started shopping. I got
Thanks for coming with me on this.
I got my in-laws a bunch of alcohol. I figured that was a good gift.
Find a safe place to stop or quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress.
Everybody likes alcohol, right?
Even your mistakes.
So I figure if, you know, I can get something that brings them a little bit of joy in life, that it will be a good Christmas. And even if that's because of alcohol, not because of anything else. I got them, am I allowed to show alcohol on stream? I better not. I got them some Glenfiddich, which is an aged whiskey. Ah, damn it.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts.
You're celebrating early? Is that the alcohol part of it?
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress.
This guy talking is the developer, Bennett Foddy. And I've come to really like his voice. My wife said to me, she goes, "You beat this game, why are you still playing it? It makes you so angry." And I said, you know, the thing about this game is, I feel like I need to, just like you want to like impress your dad. Oh, fuck. Just like you want to impress your dad growing up, like I want to impress Bennett Foddy. I feel like I'm trying to get his approval. I want Bennett Foddy to love me. You know? And I don't know if he ever will. He probably doesn't know who I am. But he's such a interesting character, you know? You're having spiked eggnog already? It's definitely too early for eggnog.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
When does Christmas like time start in Canada? Because in the US it's here. Hold on, I gotta turn the sound down because I can't think. Voiceover volume. Let's turn that down. Like in the US, the Christmas period really starts like as soon as Halloween's over, and I think that's too early, personally. I would rather have a Christmas period after Thanksgiving, you know? Oh, fuck. I overshot it a little there. But does Canada have like an unofficial start to unofficial start to Christmas? I don't think this is going to be a sub 20, guys. I hate to break it to you. I'm on the East Coast, dude. Yeah, I wake up super early to stream before my real job. So I start streaming around 5 a.m. and go until 7 to 8 o'clock. It really... Oh, God damn it. It just depends on work, really. I have a job that's killing me right now. I work from home, so I shouldn't complain, but I have a project with these European guys, and you know, they work earlier than us, so it's hard to keep up if I don't start earlier, and we have early morning meetings. So right now it's a pain in the ass. Like, I was streaming solidly before from like 5 to 8:30, and lately it seems like every day I'm having to shorten my stream a little bit for some of these meetings. You know, it's silly, but every time I do this, there's one part that gives me a fucking pain in the ass. Like, I just can't get past it. And today it seems like it's this part. Or maybe it's the pressure of you guys watching me do this, you know? It's adding in. The pressure of knowing that people are judging me for how I get over it. At the end of the game, there's a souvenir shop you can go to. It's funny because the the narrator talks a lot about like anti-capitalism, basically, like how stores are just generating trash culture, and then at the end you have a souvenir shop where you can buy his own trash. You know, it's kind of ridiculous, but I bought a shirt, so my getting over it shirt, or got over it shirt, should be getting here in 2 weeks, which I'm really excited about. Oh, come on. There we go. It's really easy to get frustrated in this, though, when you've already gotten over it and you know how all of the, like, parts of the game are supposed to work. You can really get frustrated with how you're doing in it. It's more of, like, a self-reflection of, I should be better. I should know not to do this bad thing. And as a player, I like to improve a little bit if I'm going to play a game over and over again. And I seem to be getting worse with this game. I feel like every time I play it, I'm just a little bit worse than I was the time before. I may be going a little faster, but I wouldn't say I'm doing better. See, like, that was terrible. I'm now further down than I was before. There's certain parts that I still, like, clench my teeth on. Man, I am not looking good. Oh, Zephiel, I got bored with it, man. Final Fantasy V for me is a fun game with the job class system, but I just get so tired of playing it. If I did an hour of that a day, that would probably be enough for me. And then it's still going to take me like 20 days to beat. You know, it's funny because that was, like, the Pixel editions I was really looking forward to playing. But there were a couple that I was nervous about playing. 'Cause I don't... Man, what the hell is going on? I don't really enjoy them. Like, Final Fantasy 3, I don't enjoy. I didn't even stream 3. I did play through it, but I didn't stream it. 5 is kind of that way for me, too. I enjoy the job system of it, but the story of it is just such hot garbage compared to some of the other games. Why am I struggling with this? What the hell is going on? At first, I thought this was, oh, okay, I'm just like talking while I play and I'm fucking up. But no, now it's just like I'm making grievous errors in this gameplay. Alright, let's try again. Let's get over it. Zephiel, do you not like getting over it? Is that the problem? You'd rather see me play Final Fantasy? You know, one of the good things about this game, getting over it, is that as you play more, you realize there's things you can do to recover more easily. So even when I do fuck up, which I do quite often, it's a little bit easier to like come to terms with that. You know, it's like, okay, well, I messed this up, but can we recover? Oh, Jesus. Guys, I beat this game like 8 or 9 times now in the last like 3 days. And you wouldn't know from this. So I talked to my family this past week, and Zephiel, I don't think I've told you yet. Maybe I did. I'm actually going home for the holidays to visit my family. I haven't seen my family in 2 years because of COVID. Because I have kids, and part of my family's retarded and wasn't getting vaccinated. And my kids weren't vaccinated, so I refused to have my family seeing my kids, possibly getting them sick before my kids were vaccinated, you know. And anyway, we're going down to see my mom and my brother and my dad the week after Christmas. What the fuck, man? Okay, I'm having a lot of trouble with this game today. Zephiel Skyrim, I was really hoping to impress you with my getting over it skills, and that didn't work. I was like, oh, maybe I can show them how good I am at this game. And then I failed. Like, I'm not doing very well at this game at all. Skyrim, it's great that you're going home too. I think a lot of people are doing that now. You know, maybe you're vaccinated and you're feeling more confident that you're not going to get sick yourself. Maybe your family's vaccinated and you're less worried about getting them sick, you know? But I'm finally feeling a little bit more confident with traveling and going places. We're still driving, and it's a really long drive. It's like a 16-hour drive. But at least I don't have to worry about, like, getting everybody on a plane. I can't believe I just did that again. That's twice. Yeah, your family's in the U.S., right? Oh, are they? I didn't know that. I thought your family was in the U.S. Oh yeah, yeah. My family's south. Yeah, they're down in. Oh my gosh, guys, that is the third time I've fallen there. Yeah, they're down south. That's what, you know. When I say they're not vaccinated, it's because they're idiots, southern idiots. I love my family, but anybody that is in some of the southern states right now, I might offend some of the audience here, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're in the southern U.S., the odds are that you're brainwashed. I got the fuck out of there. But a lot of people don't. They go to their churches, they hear from their pastors, they listen to their family. And a lot of their family gets their news from, like, the National Enquirer or some shit. Like, there's a group of people that exist in the southern U.S. that take an education and then gratefully ignore it and are proud of them ignoring their own education. It's the most ridiculous thing. It's like, how can we be more ignorant people? And I'm not saying that's people in the audience, right? Just even if you're from the South, even if you're from Georgia or Florida or Alabama, doesn't mean you're ignorant. There's a lot of people down there that are. And, that goes for where I live too, I guess. I shouldn't say it's just the South, but there's a lot more of them down south. Alright, let's see if we can get over Orange Hell this time. I've conveniently missed this 3 or 4 times now. I'm feeling super confident about this jump right now. There we go. No, fuck me. Fuck! Fell again. I'm disappointed in myself and how I'm playing, but truth is, some games you just have like that, you know? You might be great at something and still have a really shitty matchup. It's mouse only. So you see where I'm moving... Well, let me show you. This little cursor, that determines where... I don't know if you can even see it. It's just a little circle at the end of my hammer. And that determines where I move my mouse. And then based on that, you push off of things to get a little oomph. And you can move in and out, but it's still based on the mouse movements. So I can have my left hand, doing whatever it needs to do underneath the desk. Okay. We gotta pay attention though, because I'm really not doing well. Yeah, it's a pretty awful game to play the first time through. If I would recommend everybody pick this up, but the truth is, I don't think a lot of people would play it all the way through, because there's a lot of banging your head against the wall. I think this is actually the hardest game I've ever beat, and most of that isn't because of the gameplay, although there is some of that. I think most of it is because of the requirement to just bang your head against the wall. Like, eventually you'll get okay and you'll be able to get past some of this stuff. But it's a lot of climbing and falling. And even having beat it a couple of times, you can see I'm struggling with some things. And that's because I haven't learned my lesson yet. And I still have this installed and I'm still playing it. I think a lot of people would pick up a game like this and either, if you don't quit right away, beat it one time and uninstall it. Which I can understand because I did that. I uninstalled this immediately after beating it. And for whatever reason, in the back of my head, I had this calling. Like, this is going to sound really weird, but I just really felt like I needed to play it again. There was something about this game that just calls me back to play it. And I think a lot of people feel that with games like Skyrim, and Zelda, and there's certain games that just, you feel like you have to keep playing. And for whatever reason, for me, that game has been at Foddy. It's this game. And I don't understand why. I don't know why it is that I like this game so much and I'm having to play it over and over again. Because I'm obviously not improving as a player. I'm doing stupid shit and falling a lot. But I'm enjoying it. I really like this game. As frustrating as it is, and as hard as it is to get over the mountain, I enjoy playing this. I haven't felt that way about a game in a long time, like where I'm compelled to play it over and over again. I've always been jealous of you, Skyrim, because you have that, like you feel that way about the Elder Scrolls. I'm jealous of a lot of people because there's games. I watch the Happy Hob. He does no hit runs of Dark Souls. He plays Dark Souls constantly. Hyro, thank you for the follow. But I'm always jealous of those people. I'm jealous of the people who like feel that feeling about a game. And this is the first game in a long time I felt that way about, where I just feel compelled to play it often. And it's strange because this isn't the kind of game I would imagine I'd get hooked on, you know? It's not like, it doesn't have the depth of an Elder Scrolls game. It doesn't have the depth of a Zelda or an MMO. But something about it just keeps drawing me back into it, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's partially the challenge of it, because it is. God damn it. I'm like leaning into the monitor like that's gonna fucking help me. Ah, fuck me. I do like challenging games. That's true. That's true. And I think that's part of it, for sure. It's partially the challenge of it. And the fact that I still feel challenged by it is definitely great. Like, I don't know. I felt challenged by games before, but this is like a whole different level. When you play something like Dark Souls, you can change up the gameplay a lot, just immensely, by changing the way you build your character. But then the game plays differently, you know? It doesn't play exactly like it did the first time. So you never get that first fresh feeling of the game. You may get a new challenge. You may have some difficulty to the game that is, oh, this is tough, but it's not exactly the same. It's not like you're going through and playing as like the same character and having the same challenges. This game is exactly the same. You do not have to build differently. You do not have to do anything differently. This game is still a challenge. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's really the draw for me. Is I still have that same feeling I was having through the first time. A bit of frustration, but then as you get over something that's challenging, it's fuck me. It's exciting, you know? It's like a drug. I need that like oxytocin. What is the good drug? The good feeling you get. Whatever that release of chemical is that makes you happy when you do something. I need that. I need more of that. And that's what this game's giving me. It's giving me a little like mini release every time I get over one of these goddamn puzzles. Look out for the bats. I didn't even notice those bats the first time, and somebody in chat pointed them out. Blew my mind a little bit that I had missed them. And then the second time I came up the mountain, I saw the bats, and it freaked me the hell out. Oh, shit. No, shit. Okay. We fell a bit there. It's wild. Like, every surface is hard. Like, this wall is hard, even though it seems like you should be able to just, like, put your hammer in there and not worry about it. Oh, I'm going to fall backwards. I'm going to fall the wrong way. There we go. We're almost over this mountain. When you get over this cathedral, the game's actually a lot easier, believe it or not. It's like this is like the halfway point. You get a little soft save. You can still fall all the way to the bottom, but it's a lot harder to do that. Although I'm like messing up my jump completely for some reason. It's the nerves of having people watch you play it. That definitely makes a difference. Because when I play alone, like all the faces I make, all the like I'm just like, you can't see this, but I'm literally like gripping onto my desk as I play with one of my hands. All right. You do get nervous as you go up the mountain. There's something about it. It's just the challenge of going up. And you occasionally get Bennett Foddy saying something nice to you. Or mean. Alright, we'll be up the mountain in no time, though. Maybe not like that. That was a poor jump. This is my worst jump in the game. Woo! See, but there's soft save. You don't necessarily fall straight down the mountain here. You can be a little more crazy trying to get up. I think this is a good metaphor for life, though. You know, you're going to hit struggles. You're going to have trouble doing things, but you just have to put your hammer in front of you 1 foot at a time. It's this idea of never giving up. You know, eventually you'll succeed if you keep trying. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I really don't, but I like the idea. I like the idea. And so far, this game is still challenging for me, but I keep trying and I haven't given up on it. And it's just a game, but you can apply that concept to a lot of things in life. You know? There's a lot of people out there who give up very quickly. And if they just took a little bit of a look at why they were doing that, maybe they'd be able to overcome some of that pain of, I'm going to call it pain of loss, you know? I wanted something and I didn't strive for it enough. And if I had not given up, I could have maybe had a little slice of that happiness that I was looking for, and whatever it is. The game's beautiful. It really is. For what it is, it's a beautiful game. That part took me about 3 hours to figure out. Just that one section. And again, I'm not a pro at this. I think there's a lot of people who are better at this than me. But I keep trying. I want to improve. Fun fact, I was trying to impress my kids, so I said, hey, come on up and watch me do this. And then I immediately fell off that snake. You're not supposed to go. That snake will take you to the bottom. So I was showing them how I could beat this game, and I fell down there. It took me a good 30 minutes to get back up. I haven't had a single game of this that's taken longer than an hour since I beat it. So beating it really is the key to like getting good at it. Fuck. But if you're not careful, you can fall at this point all the way back to the beginning. It's rare, but it can happen. Again, a good metaphor for life, though. You know, sometimes you have to start over in order to make progress. It's a very deep game. I don't know. Maybe I'm applying things that aren't there. That's part of why I like it, though. It's part of why I like it. It's the... I feel connected. It's not just the challenge. I feel like there's so much about life you can take from this game. I want to grip it just right so I don't fall, guys. That's why I keep dropping like that. So what I'm trying to do is hit where my hammer is there. Perfect. Right in the middle. That prevents me from falling off as I swing. No. Fuck. I dig this game. I could play this for a while. The final achievement in Steam is beating this 50 times. I'm at 8 wins. This will be my 9th win. Hey Zelda, welcome on in. There we go. Let's do that. 1, 2. I didn't feel comfortable. No! Whoa, that could have been a lot worse, so we lucked out there. Lucked out there. I shouldn't have this many problems with the bucket. It's not actually that hard of a challenge. It's just making sure that you get the placement right. Oh, fuck. Because if you don't, you can fall down that snake area, which I don't want to do. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this more philosophical than it needs to be. I just think that there's a lot here in this game to learn. There's a lot of life lessons. That's all. I just think that this game is giving me a lot more than just the challenge. All right. Ah, damn it. I swung too much. Oh yeah, Zelda. I've actually beat this. I beat it. This will be my ninth time going through it. Once you beat it once, it's not too challenging. But I'm glad you've come back because I appreciate people seeing me actually win from time to time. I like to lose games. That's part of the marketing brand. But I also like to win them. Well, shit. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make that. Yeah, Zelda, I was just saying a minute ago that those boulders were, I think, the hardest part of the game for me. It took me a while to get through them. I don't know why. They're not really that complicated. Maybe everybody has something that's a little uniquely challenging to them. And that just happened to be mine. I can't get the bucket to line up well either. Not very good at that. Ooh. They do, yeah. I think there's something about these games though, like, you know, no matter what you're playing, if you're interested in it, you're gonna keep pushing for it. It's when you're disinterested that you struggle. I think that's where a lot of people get stuck at, like, work, you know, they're not really interested in their job and what they're doing. And you just get stuck. Alright. Anyway, Zelda, I'm glad you came back. Thank you for that. It's nice when people follow me and come back and visit every once in a while. I can see a little bit of improvement as I play a game. Alright, this part kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm pretty good at this. I've gotten the hang of it at least. But some of it is just pure fucking dumb luck. Because you have to find these, like, platforms underneath the snow. And I found most of them. I know where they are. It's just a matter of, like, gripping them. And sometimes I'm good at that and sometimes I'm not. Alright, we're about halfway up. Ooh. So, I don't know what the arc thing in the back is. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Fuck. I don't know if I've told you guys I like romantic comedies. Like it's a little something I like that I probably shouldn't like. What do they call that? It's not a secret, I guess. It's kind of a secret. Anyway, I was watching Mr. Right on Netflix last night with Anna Kendrick. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie. Fuck. So close. Well, I was close. Then I went halfway down the mountain. I am getting over it, yeah. We'll get over it together, Tree. This is a great game. It's such a simple concept, and yet such a complex and deep game for me. Not wrong spot. So you can kind of see where to put your mouse, but I'm missing the spots. There's like 3 spots you have to hit on this upper part. If you don't hit them just right, you end up falling. And people who are better at this than me can probably do this a little bit faster. You know, because they know where to put their axe. I don't... Damn it. We're going to get it, though. There's one. This part, even though I beat this, I struggle with this because I don't know exactly where to put the axe, the hammer. There's a great line that's spoken here by Benny Foddet where he talks about who you're playing as. Are you playing as the man in the bucket, the hammer, the hands? And he says, no, you're the will. The will to keep moving forward. I love that. I love that line in this. There it is. All right, there's the other one. Nope. Oh, so close. All right, we gotta... There it is. Okay, got the right ledge. Just gotta push over it. Come on. We're gonna be stuck on this ice mountain in a few minutes, I guess. I wish I could just grab into the right place and like pull myself up the right way. But I seem to be missing the little pulley areas, so there we go. All right, We're over it. Here's the last area of the game. I struggle with this a little bit too, if I'm being honest. Here we go. All right, we made it to space. Thank you. Yeah. This part's a little weird because all of these like rockets or these comets all have like little gravitational pulls. And you have to get over these two. There you go. That should do it. Once it pulls us back to space. There we go. Yeah. So you can get pulled back down into the comet's gravitational pull. But that's the end. That's getting over it. With Bennett Foddy. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is that draws me back into it, but I can't stop playing it. And I can't get it out of my head. I think about it. Maybe it's the relaxation part of it. It's just so it's so straightforward, you know? You don't have to think about stat points and new weapons, and you literally just have to move your hammer to get over it. My understanding is there is a mobile version of this game, so if you guys are interested in trying this out but you don't want to play it on PC, try the mobile version. That to me seems insane. I don't know how people are messing with their fingers to make it work, but this game is beautiful. Yeah, there's one that this is based on, which is Naked Hiking, I think. Isn't that what it's called? It was in the credits and I didn't pay attention. But it's the same concept. You have to get over all of the landscape to win the game. You played with a laptop trackpad. Ooh. Yeah, I don't... Sexy hiking, thank you. That was it. Sexy hiking. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Sorry about that one time when you got all the way to the top and fell all the way to the bottom. Okay, that's it for me, Ben Foddy. But there's definitely a segment of people who play this game and just like get stuck in it. Like I know that I'm not the only one. I can't be the only person who's just like obsessed with this game once they beat it. I hope I'm not. I'm trying to beat it a couple times a day. See, that took 40 minutes. That was a pretty long run for me. And that's my 9th win. Well, that's getting over it. Guys, I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate the raid, too. That was really nice of you, Skyrim. I do have an early work call again, which sucks. I knew this was going to be an early end to my stream, but, you know, I'm going to say that you guys being here has really made my day. Thank you for starting my week out this way. If it wasn't for you guys coming in, I wouldn't have much to do in my stream other than complain about how poorly I'm doing with games to myself, which is always a little awkward. So I think what we're going to do is let's go back to Go back to. Let's make somebody's day today. Let's make somebody's day. Here's a guy who is playing Final Fantasy V, who I've rated before, and I didn't get too far in Final Fantasy V today, but I would like for you guys to be nice to Classic Hero, playing Final Fantasy V. Thank you again for coming in. I'm Briac at Edit Games. I hope you guys come back again. I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. or 5 a.m. Eastern, and I hope to see you guys then. Have a good day. Be kind to each other, and just enjoy yourselves. Later.